Most of us have quietly made peace with a version of grace that doesn't actually offend us anymore. It is polite, it's reasonable, it shows up for people who are trying and are mostly headed in the right direction, people who fundamentally deserve a little bit of help getting the rest of the way. And that version goes down easy because it confirms something we already believe about how the world should work, which is that good things should go to good people and effort should be rewarded. But it's not the grace of the New Testament. And it's not what keeps getting described in the Gospels. And I think we've softened it precisely because the real thing is genuinely scandalous. Look at who Jesus actually went to. The grace in the Gospels keeps landing on the wrong people. The tax collector who got rich betraying his own neighbors. The woman everyone in town could place by reputation. The thief on the cross with nothing left to offer and no time to prove that he changed. Grace shows up for them with no waiting period, no probationary stretch where they earn their standing. And something in us almost protests on the spot. It's not fair. There has to be a catch, we want to believe. And the discomfort you feel right there, that little internal objection, is actually the clearest evidence that you're finally looking at the real thing instead of the counterfeit. Real grace embarrasses our sense of fairness because it refuses to keep the scorecard we've spent our whole lives maintaining. Now, I want to be careful here because this is exactly the place where people hear grace and assume that it means God is fine with leaving you however he found you. That isn't it at all. The scandal of grace was never that it lets you stay where you are. It's that it actually reaches all the way down to where you are before you've cleaned anything up, before you've earned a single inch of it. And that reaching, that arrival of something completely undeserved is the very thing that ends up changing you. The transformation is real. It just was never the price of admission. It is the result of having been loved before you deserved it, which is a far more powerful engine for change than fear of losing something you were trying to earn. So if your version of grace has gotten comfortable, if it stopped surprising you, it might be worth asking whether you've quietly traded the scandalous thing for something safer and smaller. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. If grace has stopped surprising you, you might be holding the counterfeit. Know that our God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.